Hello, and welcome to a brand new playthrough. We have Rimworld Odyssey. I'm very excited. We are going to start a new colony. We're going to start a Gravship. There's going to be a chapter later on if you want to skip all the beginning stuff, but we are going to be playing through with the new stuff. I'm going to go with Randy because it's just fun. We'll go losing is fun. And I'm going to do reload anytime just because recording purposes, every once in a while I forget to like hit the button or audio's not working and I need to reload, and it's easier than accidentally recording an entire episode and then realizing, oh wait, that didn't work. The seed, as always, is we're just going to do Belko. We're going to actually change it to 100% coverage because this playthrough is going to be something a little bit different. And while it's generating, this is a good time to talk about it because this is going to take a minute. So with Odyssey, obviously we have the Gravship and the Gravship start. We're going to be moving around. And I think what we're going to do in this run is we are going to be space pirates. That is right. Space pirates. We are going to take a raider ideology and we are going to be going on multiple raids. We are going to be constantly attacking our enemies. One thing that I've always liked is the idea of, sending out little attacks and raids and stuff, but I found that it's never quite worked out. It's never quite been something that the game supports super well. So what we're going to do is we are going to load a pre-made one. I call it Post Piracy 2. Just if you want to, we'll do it this way. We'll create a fluid. It is fluid. Do it this way. It is Raider, but we'll just load it up so we can see it. So Post Piracy, it's got all the usual things. We don't really worry about corpses and things like that. We don't like cannibalism. We're not going to be cannibal pirates. Skull spikes and things are totally fine. Organ use is acceptable, all that kind of stuff there. We have our obviously our captain, right? Our boarders and our gunners. The moral guide, I'm calling him the philosopher. It seems fine. I didn't min-max the rituals to get a bunch of people to join. We're keeping it like that. A couple basic relics, a cool saber, and this is like the closest thing to like a blunderbuss. So we got the dead bond there with the pump shotgun. Yeah, and that's pretty much it. One thing we could add for a venerated animal is I'm thinking we need we could riff off of the splash art here and go for like a crow, because is there something like a parrot? Because I think that could be fun, but we could do a crow. I'm trying to look. I probably should have looked through this ahead of time. I guess P is where parrot would be, but I don't see anything there. I guess like a monkey is a classic pirate animal. There's a macaw. I mean, that's pretty close, right? Sure. We're gonna have macaws are venerated. This might hurt us a little bit. I might regret this, but whatever. We like macaws. And yeah, we'll keep everything as it is. Otherwise, we'll get right in there. So for our starting pawns, this is, we don't want a bad back right away. Let's see. These are not the best starting pawns, so we'll worry. We'll just kind of work with what we got here. Yeah, I don't want my starting colonists to be incapable of anything. So as I mentioned, feel free to skip through this part right into the action. We are going to randomize until we get incapable of none. This is a great pawn. This is going to be like an okay shooter. Construction being 1 kind of sucks. Cooking and mining being low kind of sucks. Plants being low kind of sucks. But this is going to be our, like, you know, crafting intellectual. This is our researcher who will also just build things for us and then can also pull out a gun when we need to. So welcome aboard. We do need someone who's good at constructing. Okay, we have cooking. But we're not going to get somebody her very first person. We're not going to do dumb labor and cleaning. No incapable of violence. Oh, incapable of none. Okay, we have 2 smart and neurotic. Mental break thresholds. This person would have a hard time being an initial pawn. Capable of none. Ooh, staggeringly ugly. We already have those kind of things. I was going to say I'm really looking for a constructor because that's really, really important for that initial start. You need at least 1 pawn to be quite good at building. Abrasive is not awesome, but they are tough. I mean, it's a pirate though, right? The shooting is also not great, but someone who's capable of it. It does mean we are looking for a chef. Medical is also not horrible here. A mining chef is what we need. Next. Great memory with 0 cooking. Not the best. Okay. Well, we have good mining and cooking. Not ideal though. Great memory. Well, we have a miner. This person will dig, but that's about all they will do. We need a better chef than that. I guess we could always do the nutrient paste thing as well. We're gonna look for something a little bit better. We don't want a pyromaniac. Although I guess we're building the ship out of steel, so it wouldn't be that much of an issue. Too smart, hey? So construction is not great. Cooking is not great either. Okay, I do want the cook. I'm looking for... Okay. Oh, incapable of dumb labor, though. We really need that happening on our... But, like, look at how beefy he is. Like, that big melee front line is kind of neat. Okay, we do need the cooking. Oh, no. Incapable of violence. Capable of none. Not ideal. We don't really want nudists in vac suits. Incapable of firefighting. But otherwise, like, the plants are there. Okay, greedy. Needs an impressive bedroom. We get hungry more, but this person is also going to be good at recruiting. Also, she's our best miner, but not very good at mining. Nobody's particularly good at mining. I mean, we are going to be doing a lot of mining. So, nobody's particularly good at fighting. Nobody's particularly good at plants. I mean, this is not ideal. We have our crafter. We have our constructor craft. I mean, realistically, this guy's kind of the same as this guy, minus the construction, right? And I guess we have like some animals and stuff. We do need some animal training. We would need those macaws. I don't really want greedy. I don't want any negative traits on our initial people. Or too many. I mean, this is decent, except for we have a decent miner. Trigger happy and tough is kind of awesome. We fertilized heron eggs. That's cool. We do need that cooking though. So, okay. Not what we're looking for. Incapable of cooking. No. Too smart, no. Like I said, we're gonna be randomizing for a little bit here until we get okay, neurotic. Mental break threshold, but the global work speed. And we're just kind of like generally good at everything, which also pairs well with the great memory piece. Construction, mining, cooking, plants, and animals like are all just kind of fine. Not the best, but not the worst. These are, I don't love abrasive. He's also our best medical person because otherwise I could reroll him, but getting getting a tough pawn is kind of awesome. Having him just being around is great. But I could easily see we don't want abrasive. We're re-rolling. Tough and greedy with a high construction. It does knock our medical way down, which means we're gonna instantly die to an infection. All right, we are looking for construction with a incapable of none. As always, I typically do most of my playthroughs with very minimal modding. And I know with mods I could easily solve this, but that's fine. Ooh, okay. Shooting, cooking, it's not amazing construction, but it does kind of shore up some of our weaknesses. And we have a high passion for construction, so our construction will get up there pretty quickly. We have our intellect person. We have a shooter. We have our just general gonna be good at everything person. So, and we're optimist. We're beautiful. We're great memory. So neurotic is real. Like, so we just gotta make sure that our friend here is good, and we're gonna start there. Okay. You screwed up, and now the mech hive wants you dead. Its terrifying murder machines will arrive soon. Gather the valuable Gravlight panels. Then use your Gravship to flee to a safe location on the planet below. To launch the Gravship, select the pilot console, then select the launch command. On the world map, select View Planet to choose a landing spot on the planet. From now on, wherever you go, the mechanoids will eventually find you. To stop them, you must find and defeat the mech hive itself. Beautiful. What we're going to do is we're going to grab all the things. Then leave, because that's the plan. Mechanoid relay. All right, everybody is capable of all the things, so we are just gonna load her up. We have 11 hours, which is not a lot of time. Okay, we're loaded up, ready to go. Nothing to grab here. Let's launch. Okay. I've played a little bit of the DLC so far, so I know some of the basics, but there's plenty that's new for me. Let's see where. Okay, we have a glow forest right away. Small hills. Small hills. I mean, I kind of want to go to like a glow forest. All right, let's try that. Let's just try this glow forest out here. I think I potentially want to look at getting towards a jungle though, because I think that's where the macaws are going to be. So we do want, pardon me, we do want to get close to that. I guess that's the closest we can get with a glow forest tile. So we can't quite reach these ones. I guess the other option is to dive all the way down here, and then we could easily hit the jungle next. But I think the glow forest start is where we want to go. Ooh, near polluted tiles. Every acidic. Yeah, okay, that's fine. We're fine with that, right? We didn't need to read that carefully at all. If you would like to join the colony, definitely leave a comment. I'm not sure how many episodes I'm recording at once, so it might be a couple episodes before your name appears. But I definitely am open to having comments on the YouTubes. Join along. That's always fun. Oh boy, we got some cool stuff. Let's look at this. So there's lots of fertile. I wonder what grows in the glow forest. Is it going to be a pain in the butt to grow things? I'm gonna buy a bunch of steel right here, which means like this spot does not seem to be. I mean, like just as is also like pretty good. It's not the worst. I will give it that. There's a bunch of steel up here. Some here. And really that's what we're looking for. We're looking for access to steel. I think down here is pretty good. And it's not too close to the edge. I might move it just a touch down. I'm not going to be building my base backwards. I'm going to be building up to start. So we'll do something like that. And that gives us plenty of room to grow. And because we're going to be pirates, we need to make a sweet space pirate ship. So that's going to be the very first thing we're doing. Obviously, grow zone. We are going to make, we'll make some rice for now. And we'll get some crew quarters and everything going. That can go away. So we need to get things going. We need do something like this for now. Expand out that a ways. And then we'll do something like that for now. Excellent. I think we'll also probably do something like this. So what I'm thinking is I'm gonna make sort of like we might delete a couple of these. We'll see how well we actually work. I want at least, I need to put this on like this. I want everybody capable of doctoring. I want you guys to prioritize it. Yeah, you are the only cook. I want you to also grow. I want everybody to potentially mine. I want you to plant cut. Everybody's going to potentially research eventually. Cleaning and everything's fine. We're not worried about that for now. You know what? You can even also consider cooking. But we're going to get started with that. And we'll do a bunch of building. We have a lot to get done. We also want to make some wooden beds. Get those going. So that we can sleep inside. And we're going to have a little bit of this cool little pirate ship design. My theory is this is going to be effectively, I'm not going to make it like a min-maxed kill box by any stretch, but it will be effectively a kill box. So we're going to have like turrets on the inside, and when we land and we raid people, it's going to be awesome. The impressive scorpion. No, we're not going to. Oh, it's kind of like a scorpion shape, but no. I had a cool name. When I did this in my original one. And I just want to see if I can get something cool. The gray ship No. The nutty Gravship, the ape hunter. I had the black frigate. And I liked it. And I'm like, we're just going to do that again. So we're going to be the black frigate. And that's a cool name for a pirate ship. We'll paint it and be awesome. And yeah, we're going from there. So lots to do. Our one non-constructor is also not a grower. I guess he's really only good at researching. So, I mean, if we get him constructing, we might waste some tiles, which I really don't like. I guess we could get him to like start growing or plant cutting. That's also not a terrible plan. He is just moving stuff around, which is great. Prioritizing hauling, so our other constructing people don't have to worry about it too much. Okay, so we need to get our people inside. So we'll get land here. I'm wondering, will rice even grow in these darkened skies? Is that even oh, we have an awful bed. Gross. Get inside here. I'm guessing maybe it is like nutrifungus or something on the menu. We have all these timber shrooms, willow gills. They give off light. So we might not be able to get a lot of food from these toads and things. We might not be able to get a lot of interesting food here. This might be a tile we're not staying on very long because of that. We might be moving somewhere else. We don't have a ton of food to begin with. And we do need to do a lot of work on the ship in order to get it ready to go. We need to get this basic, these tiles down. We need to get all the walls up. We need to get our rooms in. We need to get at least like a table to eat at and things like that, because, you know, those are required. We still have quite a few tiles. Oh, we have a lizard. Excellent. Let's just make a little hitching spot right here. And then we'll send Vincent out to go grab the lizard. I think, what is the trainability here? I guess it's just tame, hey? I guess we don't really need to. It's just hanging out. I guess we could make the Monitor lizard is got a decent amount of meat on it. I mean, this is 6 meals ready to go. So that's the other option. There's another one here, and there's a cassowary. We could use this as a bit of a battle lizard, maybe. Eventually get some sentience going. Let's equip our friends here with the basics, just so that we can, if one of these creatures decides that they are, oh, I should have maybe not landed on this floor here. It was a little bit of a waste of time. What is this thing? Okay. It smells bad. Great. It's a big stinky mushroom. Oh, and there's an eclipse, which is even better. I am tempted to see like what happens with the rice. Will rice even grow here at all? I guess technically it's nighttime and there's an eclipse. So are we going to even hit the minimum light requirements? We have a boom shroom. It's harvestable. It's harvestable for chem fuel. Well, that's neat. Okay, so we can get chem fuel here. And we do have quite a bit of food for the immediate future, but I suppose that will not last very long. Yeah, we are definitely not able to grow rice, it looks like. I mean, it's still early in the morning. Give can knock some of these timber shrooms down. Let's see. It's a little chilly outside. Oh, is the light going to be enough? I guess it's still an eclipse. So, yeah, we don't have a meal source. Oh, we do need to deconstruct that in order to have a little spot here. So let's rebuild that. Now, in terms of water, we do have water. There's potential fishing to be done. So I think one thing we could do right away is make a research bench / area, which means we do need a bunch more steel and things like that. Which, good thing, we're gonna do that right away. And everybody's mining, so yeah, this is 0% growth. Good for you. Keep doing that. And we're going for a little swim. Beautiful. I'll just let them finish this. Maybe once the eclipse is gone, it'll grow a little tiny bit. We'll see. Like I said, though, I'm not particularly worried about staying here. So I do just want to make sure I have a few basic materials. And I do need to do some things around having a kitchen. We do need a kitchen. And, ooh, a transport pod crash. It's an enemy. Do you have any gear? No. What is your bio? Oh my gosh. You're all the bad things. We do not want that. All right, we are going to ignore you and do our best to figure it out from there. Get these folks mining, because we need so many materials, and we also need the experience. We just need that mining experience to go up. We need this hull to be built. Look at that, level 6 construction already. We're getting better. We're learning. We're improving all the time. And we'll add a lot more to this ship as time goes on. But for now, a nice basic shape that we can use to flesh out. For the inside walls, I think I am just going to use steel. And now, this is a very claustrophobic area. So there's a few things I can do. I could do like a bit of a hall. And we can do things like we could do a butcher's table, and then we could do an electric stove. And that would be fine. I think for production on this side, I also want a biofuel refinery. And I want at least one generator for now with room to grow. So I think that is good there. I think in terms of my kitchen, I want neither of these to be particularly large. I really just want them like that. I think what we could do is make this the freezer, which means we could do that. The issue I kind of have now is I don't really have space, so I will need to I'll need to expand this a little bit so we can kind of get up into this area. Or I'll have to reconfigure sort of the shape of things. But, you know, butchering in the freezer and then just being able to is totally fine. And then, because we don't butcher as often as we cook, and we don't want to cook in the cold. And then we'll bring the food down into here. This is not a ton of room but we'll have a shelf here, and a shelf here, and that'll hold a decent amount of food. And then we can expand the freezer easily as we build the ship out. So I think that is a good spot. We do need sort of like a research area, and we need like crew quarters. So I think we'll do some like real basic crew quarters for now. We might need to already expand sort of like the substructure. I mean, this last room could be like a captain's room. I guess, yeah, these are hulls. Boom, 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 boom. So yeah, once again, I'm having issues. I guess I do need one more hall piece. So before we get these walls completely going, let's do this. We'll probably do something like that. As you can see, the amount of building is quite a bit. So the other option, we do also need a place to like eat and stuff. And typically eating near the kitchen is a good idea. I don't want my people going all over the place in order to grab their meals, which means maybe we do want to mix around where we're doing this. I'm just gonna let this kind of go for now, and we will organize as we go. But tons of steel to grab, tons of work to be done that way. The eclipse is ending. Perfection. I don't necessarily want to go too much more narrow than this for an opening. I think really the play might be expanding the width of the ship, as opposed to making that opening more narrow. If I need to get more of a hull, which does mean I might have to like rebuild and expand. But for now, we can solve it with being creative. I will, at the very minimum, I think. Well, I guess what we could, yeah, lots of thinking, lots of humming and hawing here. Let's do that, and we'll have at least like one hallway that we can go through here, and then the other piece is we do need. Oh, we don't have enough steel stored, but I want to make a steel door right here. I guess we'll build a copy and put it there, even though it's not available. We'll get these guys mining away. We will butcher creature forever, and we will do an electric stove. We will do a wooden door here, and we'll do that from here. We'll make a little dining hall up here. This whole wing will be like the recreation wing. Oh, great. All our colonists are going to be upset by that. So in terms of recreation, bulk good traders. Nice. They might be able to help us out. Yeah, I know we're recreation deprived. We're sleeping without cold. We're sharing a barracks. It's all bad. How cold is it? I guess it's not that cold. Oh, there's a dead rat. We can butcher that right away. Get a little meat. Beautiful. We do need some furniture, so let's get a table. Good old spike core table here, and a couple of stools. We'll solve that little issue. Do we have any particularly good warden? Okay, Remy, you're actually decent at social, so what do we got here? We have, okay, well, components and things are good. Let's just sell that leather right away. Will you buy? I mean, you're going to sell us these animals. I guess they don't want to buy our animal. We have 300 silver. So nothing particularly important at this point. Okay, we'll just take a little bit of silver for that. This is, yeah, definitely 0% grown. So we can't grow things in this forest. Good to know. Luckily we aren't staying here. We only have, you know, a limited supply of food and things. And our ship is almost, quote unquote, like the main structure is almost done, which is nice. And we'll do it like this, yeah. We'll close it off. Beautiful. We have an enclosed space here. We don't have any power yet, which is potentially an issue. What are we doing? Oh yeah, zone. Let's get rid of all this home area. We don't need to be cleaning outside the ship. It's kind of crazy. Okay. That drone needs to end. I wonder if the drone is like regional here, or if we can just like pick up and fly away. Beautiful. The mining is coming along. We're almost done extracting these resources. We do need power. So, what is the faction name? We'll be Bulko's Buccaneers? No. What? And also no. Just I don't know. What do we got? I maybe do want to be Bulko's Buccaneers. That seems kind of fun. I just need it like. Okay, let's. Bulko's. Is there any other Buccaneer? I don't know. It's 2 C's Buccaneers. Bulko's Buccaneers. That seems fine. Spelling is hard. Cool. We need to knock the rest of this down. We need to get this ore, build these walls. Components are doing okay. That is the one thing with, oh my gosh, like we didn't even finish this chair. And then everybody's eating without tables and going absolutely mad. Who's our best plant cutter? Lan? All right. Lan, come on. Get in here. Get the timber shrooms going. There we go. Timber shrooms done. Oh, we got the plague. Beautiful. Blizzard, it is your time to become close to dinner. How close are we? Okay, so we still need a bunch more steel. Oh, we're ready to launch. So we can just leave. Still have a few more days worth of meals. Rat is expiring today. So ideally, we get the power situation under control. Remy, I need you to mine because I need you to build this, and then let's pause that for now. So we only build. We're kind of at a race against the clock to use that rat meat. Oh, insulting spree. Come on. You were so close. You were so close, Remy. You just needed to get this done. All right, we got that done. How about you haul that first? Thank you. All right, power. We got chem fuel. Absolutely beautiful. Oh, we botched the construction. We've done it. All right, now do cook simple meal forever. Who's our chef again? It is Remy. I'm so happy for you. We have a backup chef, so that's fine. Beautiful, and we do obviously need some furniture. We need a shelf. We'll just put one shelf in here for now, and it'll be okay. You can put the food on that shelf and get the food out of this area. I do want to also save some medicine. Oh, now we're in a daze. We've been insulted so much that we are just completely wandering. We'll get the hull being built now. And immediately we are, in a social fight. Perfect. Let's see. Nothing permanent. We're all just gonna, what do you eat at the table? Eat at the table. I need to make another chair for that. In fact, what we can do is let's just reinstall everything and then just build a copy. Give everybody a spot to snack. Beautiful. It's all coming together. Only some minor squabbles. Randy. Oh, Randy, look at you. Okay, we don't need to use the good medicine for these bruises. But I'll let you get away with it this time. We need to save that for infections and plagues and stuff like that. Okay. Let's also, we're pretty well on our way. Things are going well. Getting a little experience, little medical experience. Nothing too crazy. The social skills are actually very high here, which is kind of nice too. It could mean recruiting is not going to be too much of a pain. And I guess I do also want to kind of wall things off in here for now. Oh my gosh, we broke down. Replace the components. Repair botched. Absolutely beautiful. Too much bed rest, guys. It's just a couple of bruises. Like, you'll be okay. You don't need to lay down all day. Oh, our construction. So much botching. Wasting all the steel. Normally, I would care more about wasting this much steel. But honestly, this is the benefit of being space pirates is once you've completely mined out an area and all the food and stuff is gone, you just get to leave and go to a new area and do it again. So we don't have to be super careful with our resources. We have an effectively infinite amount of everything we need, which is great. Great feeling. We are also potentially in a scenario where we're going to be making some like adorably small crew quarters. Like we could do something like this and be giving everybody like not even that, Like we could literally do the sardine scenario where everybody gets a horribly cramped room. And then obviously the first thing we do, we're going to expand it and everybody gets a slightly bigger room. Or we could just give them a nice big open barracks. That also is an option. But this bed is awful, so we really, really should think about doing something slightly better with it. And I do want to close this off for now as well. For cleanliness. Yeah, so much to do. So much to knock out. So many little chores and things to explore. The lizard meat is rotted away. That's okay. We did turn it into meals, which we consumed, and everybody had a great time with that. We didn't waste our friend, the monitor lizard. But we are at the point where food is an issue. We do need more of it. Or at least like a better source. Ideally, we want a place to keep food cold. So this is going to be just for food. I think we are just going to make this into a kitchen for now. And despite the fact that we have, maybe we can move these around. This is just the way it needs to be. So we'll link these together. This is just for food. We will select all of these, not that one actually. We'll link these ones together and we'll say, you know what? There is no food in here. And we're also going to move the beds. Nice and cozy. And then what we'll do in terms of temperature, we'll put a cooler in here. And it is going to be like somewhat vulnerable looking because I have my engines and my coolers and stuff at the end. But I have a strategy. I have a plan. We're going to make sure the back of our ship is well defended. But yeah, initially it is potentially a spot of weakness. We do need all this steel. The soothe is actually really nice. That was Randy coming in clutch. So on level 5 mining, beautiful. We're getting there. Our mining is going up. Nice. That should hopefully. We do need. That is a lot of steel needed for those guys. We have a couple days of food. There are plenty of animals we can hunt. And I think, obviously, that is going to be the next step. I just want to get to a point where I can actually sort of store the nonsense. And it looks like the hull is done. We're getting the roof done. Look at that beautiful ship. Oh, my gosh. Another war merchant. Unfortunately, we don't really have much we can do with that. Are we close? Oh, it looks like we are absolutely close. They just walk right through my ship, fill it up with dirt. Absolute. Ugh. These people, they don't know the way of our mighty pirate ship. They've no respect, but one day they will. They will know and fear us. We have a little room here. I was thinking we could use this as a bit of a workshop area, something like that. Or no, research. Yeah, that was what I was going to do. Production. You make a little research bench. How much? I mean, a steel one might look better. Ooh. Chum, that's not really nearby. That is so far. Quest available. A man hunting raccoon. Ooh. Do we want to alliance with the Empire? I mean, if we make an alliance with the Empire, I guess we would technically be privateers, space privateers instead of space pirates, and then we have to, like, you know, make a throne room on the ship. Could be cool. Could be a little bit cool. I'm talking myself into this. Who is... I think we would make Vicente because of the optimist trait. Remy, the quick sleeper helps as well because then we can spend more time meditating, or at least it's not as big of a issue. And did we just get hit by lightning? I definitely did not pay attention to that. What happened here? Oh, we're in a social fight maybe and just died? What the heck happened? Oh my gosh. Wow. Okay, yeah. We had a fight. Nice. We can get a skull. That's our first skull. Deck it out. Put it on the ship. Lock it in. Perfect. All right. Well, we don't have a spot to. We don't quite have the materials we need yet. We're getting very close. Ideally, I could get a couple hundred steel just kicking around, and then we will take off. Because we're actually, like, almost out of food. Oh, I forgot that they're also shamblers. There's a shambler. There's a shambler. Okay, I think we'll be okay. We'll keep an eye on it. We'll keep an eye on the shambler. We do need to get this steel mined up. Get a couple hundred kicking around. We do need as well these timber shrooms. Get those sorted out. I guess we could also extract some of these boom shrooms. Like, there's quite a few here. Get these boom shrooms ready to go. That's another way to get... I didn't set up a... I didn't set up a biofuel refinery thing, but we do want to make it from wood until we have 10. We'll just keep, like, one little extra bit. We still have 3 days of power. I think the other thing looking at is we want... yeah, we want that. We want light. I don't know if that was that one quite reaching. I don't think it does. So we also need hidden conduits that come up this way. And we'll be able to power up here. Perfect. We also definitely have enough for the research bench. We want to get some better weapons right away. If we want to be effective raiders, we need to have the right tools for the job. We'll get some wooden stools everywhere as well. We don't have a ton of materials, so wood was going to be fine. Beautiful. Look at that. Our ship is coming together. Episode 1, we've built the basics of the ship. It's not the most beautiful, but it's ours. Temperature. Get one of these in there. let's also get plant pot, and very importantly, do need to make some outfit stands, because we need to get these vac suits off. But honestly, we do need more room still. We have the very, very basics, but we need a lot more. We do need to do some hunting as well. I don't love this, but oh no, don't shush. We're gonna let it. There we go. Remy, please butcher, because these guys, they got 4 meals in them. Oh, and they gave us some really fun medicine. Absolutely fantastic. I'm noticing our ship here is a little bit gross. We need to clean it up. We need to get going here. Beautiful. We have a little bit more steel to extract. And I think that is looking pretty sick. So let's grab the crew again. Food is, as it always is, a priority. Look at you guys. Effectively hunting. Another couple of meals there. I think the other thing we could do is adjust the schedule. Let's do recreation before bed, and we can get up. Honestly, let's do something like this. Nice. We're no longer sleeping in the cold. The barracks is mediocre, which is not the best, but it's fine. Cassowary Revenge, that's fine. We got the gift. Ooh. Best skill is crafting. 6 man hunting crows. So this is where having a ship is cool, right? Because I can literally just fly there and pick them up, which might be something to do. Our ship is ready to go. Our crew is healthy, equipped. We have a little bit of food, a couple days worth, but we can fly to wherever we need for food. Also, we're going to delete this zone. We've learned some things. We cannot grow regular food. Probably Nutrifungus would grow fine here. I mean, I guess that makes sense. It is the giant fungal forest. It looks really cool. There are some animals to hunt and things, and still like wood. We can just get, instead of turning wood into cam fuel, we can just harvest it naturally, which is fantastic. And yeah, I think this is episode 1 of our space pirate playthrough for the new Rimworld Odyssey DLC. This is going to be fun. As I mentioned, I'm not sure how many episodes I'm going to be recording in a row, but do feel free to leave a comment below if you would like to join us on this space pirate adventure. And as always, thanks for watching, and I will catch you in the next one.